So today we're going to rip a box of Monopoly Panini Prism WNBA. I think we're at a point where women's sports is about to blow up, especially in the basketball, especially in football, the English soccer, I suppose, if you want to call it that. There's a lot of debate over equal pay. I think that controversy is going to make female sports get pushed to the forefront. Obviously, if I was to get involved, I would say in order for that to happen, for there to be equal pay, they'll need to generate as much as the men's game, and that's the real issue. Is if they can't generate as much, then it's kind of hard to justify paying them the equal amount of money, because there isn't a business model behind it that would break even, let alone profit from paying them more. But at the same time, the more money you put in the game, the more successful it will be. And I don't really know much about WNBA. I don't know much about NWA? No, I don't know much about NBA. Back in the 90s, as probably many people were, I was a massive Chicago Bulls fan. Pippen, Jordan, Rodman. That was my era. I loved it. You could get it quite easily online. You couldn't. We didn't really do online TV back then. You could get it quite easily on Channel 5, I think it was. About midnight, you would get like baseball, NBA. It was American sports weren't easy to come by then, and they're certainly not easy to come by now. They're not very popular in the UK. NFL, really, no one really cares. There's some hardcore fans, but it's just not a thing over here. And yeah, I completely lost touch. And ironically, I hear more about Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark than I do probably about Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. Is LeBron still playing? I don't even know. So you're gonna have to help me out here and inform me. I do know that you want to get obviously a Caitlin rookie. Obviously Angel Reese is quite controversial. I think there's a bit of beef. There was certainly in the UK. There's a lot made about Angel Reese versus Caitlin, and them both being outspoken, and the equal pay thing. That's about the only time we hear about WNBA. And for me, I would love to get an Angel Reese. If I don't get an Angel Reese, even if it's base, I'll be pretty annoyed. I would obviously love to get a Caitlin Clark, because I believe that is the chase in this. You want a Caitlin Clark rookie. That's the money card, especially if it's a decent number parallel. And I've seen other people rip it, and I believe Brink, is it Brink? Yeah. If I keep looking over here, by the way, this is my camera. This camera here is over there, so I can see what's going on. So I can either look there, look down, or look over there. Anyway, so yeah, let's find out, because yeah, I'll be pretty annoyed if I don't get an Angel Reese. I don't know why. I just want to chase Angel Reese. Let's find out and see what happens. These boxes, right, by the way, are really light. In the UK, this box cost me 50 quid. 50 quid for a sport that I don't really know much about. I saw a lot of people in the USA complaining that these were expensive at $30 from Walmart. Yeah, in the UK, 50 quid, $75 maybe, I'm not sure. But that's what price we have to pay for import, I guess. And I think because of the controversy, and it's got to be getting on for a year old now, these packs, I don't know, maybe. This is a good start. I just realised I didn't have my microphone on. Newbie YouTube, easy to do. The mic on that's pretty good, but it's not perfect, so you might hear a difference in sound quality back now. So yeah, we are working with these when it's not trying to focus on my face. Let's do it. Even my pack opening skills will probably be a bit dodge. I think every pack has a different way of... Oh, there we go, it's not so bad. So first off, lovely, lovely Panini cards, all bent. Ooh, straight in with a... Again, you're going to have to let me know what is and isn't a parallel, because I'm not entirely sure. Maybe all these are chrome, I do not know. So, Jackal Jones. Ryan Howard, is that? A Kaylee Copper. Again, trying to focus on my hand. And a Tina Charles. Won't lie, not heard of any of them. See, that has to be not base, right? Is that an insert, a parallel? Do I even know what insert means at this point as a newbie card collector? I'm not sure I do. But yeah. So worst case scenario, we don't get a Brink, we don't get a Caitlin, we don't get a Reese, and I cry that I spent £50 on them. So again, do we start every pack with a different kind of insert or parallel, or I'm not entirely sure. But Sydney Colson. I'm going to be terrible, I'm going to butcher these names. Satu Saboli. I have dyslexia at the best of times. Yes, we got an Angel Reese, so at least I'm happy. I said at least I wanted a base Reese, so I'm happy to have a Reese because I've heard of Reese. And I think she's probably, well, in the UK, the most controversial player. She always pops up in news stories. There's always some kind of hate surrounding her. Whether it's brought on by her or not, I do not know. Whether it's brought on by people being people and just crying about stuff on the internet, more likely. But we love a bit of controversy. We love a villain in sport, don't we? So, Marina Mabray, Charisma Osborne. Americans have the best names. Americans and Africans, marvellous. Marvellous. There used to be a Villa player called Marvellous Nakamba. Kelsey Mitchell. And finally, Nafessa Collier. Very cool, very cool. I'm just chuffed. I got an Angel. Let's see if we can do the impossible and get a Caitlin, because that will really make the pack for me. Anything else I am missing, do let me know in the comments, because not only am I a new card collector, but I am a very new WNBA, let's even say fan, because I didn't even get a chance to see it over here in the UK. Dana Evans, Lisa Leslie, Katie Lou Samington. I've got to say, I do really like these cards actually. You're never sure when you open them. You might not be able to tell so much on video either. The quality, you know, it can sometimes second guess it, whether there's too much contrast, whether the hollow, the parallel, whatever you want to call it, the sheen, it just, especially when your camera doesn't want to focus and wants to focus on your fingers, yeah, you can never quite tell exactly what they're like until you hold them in person. And these are really nice actually. I like them a lot. I did do a lot of research and watched a lot of people ripping packs on internet before I committed to 50 quid, because that for me is a lot of money for a pack of cards. I've come to this game at the wrong time, haven't I? Because the card game is just blowing up, absolutely blowing up. Everyone's wanting to be a part of it, and yeah, it's expensive as hell, especially when you live in the UK. We do soccer cards, we do Pokemon, maybe Magic the Gathering. We don't really have much of anything else, to be honest. So, is that good? We've got a Cameron Brink, and it is what? A parallel, an insert. It's numbered, so that's good. I didn't check the others for numbers on the back. I mean, it's a pretty crap number, but it's numbered. So we have, see if I can get the shine on it, there you go, in the top right corner, we have a 469 of 500. I'll check the others for numbers in a minute. We have a Nika Oguamaki. Again, not a Scooby-Doo. I can only apologise for that. Alicia Clark. And Diamond Shields again. What a name, Diamond. Diamond. You just don't get names like that in the UK. So last pack. See if we can get us a Caitlin. I would happily take a parallel Angel Reese, another Angel. Let's find out. The best way. Did they actually rip pretty well or not? Or is it better to pull it apart? They seam, I do not know. That's come across alright. So on the back we have a Lauren Jackson. So again, no Caitlin. Dawn Staley. Savegi Uzun. And our very last chance of getting a Caitlin is not. It's Alicia Gray again. Do I have Alicia Gray? I'm pretty sure I do. So yeah, no Caitlin, but I am happy. Again, that card looks pretty mad. I love the colours. They are really cool. Yeah, let's see. Let's check to see if any of my other cards are numbered. So that was the Cameron Brink, right? She was numbered. Is that a different pattern to the others? Is that something? Nope, that's the same pattern there. So we have Angel. I'm happy with Angel. See if Sydney Colson is numbered. She is not numbered. So again, I need you guys to tell me what I should and shouldn't be chasing. I mean, I'm probably not going to do another box of these. Maybe I will, but probably not. Oh, so we have a numbered. We have a 41 of. Let's see if you can see that again, top right corner. A 41 of 249. No, I think we're back to the beginning. Gotta keep doing this off camera because I am a fool and I have a weird top down camera setup. So yeah, for me these are the hits, I guess, if that's what you want to call them. Again, Angel I believe is base. I just wanted an Angel. We have one of these wasn't numbered, was it? That one looks better, so I'm assuming this is the one that isn't numbered. Just judging by the pattern on the outside. Oh no, this is the one that's numbered. This is the 41 of 249. So this one with the funkier border isn't numbered. So how does that work then, people? You tell me. See how much cooler that border is in comparison to this. Why would that be numbered and this one not? Why? But it definitely isn't. So this one I would love to say was a better hit because it's gold, but it isn't because this is a high number. But it is a Cameron Brink. Is that good? I do not know. So what's her overall score? 84, 84, 82, 75. But there you go. So please do let me know, get in the comments what the score is with these, and yeah, maybe I will do another pack one day. Maybe I won't. If the channel takes off, maybe I will. But I have no intention of just sitting and chasing players idly, completing a set, completing a binder. I'm just happy that I got an Angel, and I'm pretty happy that my Cameron Brink is also a numbered card. So I guess I've got to call that somewhat of a success. Is it a success? You tell me. Right. Oops. Try not to break my cards. Peace.